Hello, Cancer. Thank you for joining me for this reading for the week of April 17th. All right, nice. This is the energy that you're being asked to balance this week. And I am going to say these are quick and general messages for the week. All right. If you want additional information, definitely check out your other placements. My other videos should be up. If what you hear makes sense and resonates, definitely let me know. You can always leave a like or a comment. What did you think? So let's get into this. All right. So you do have the Nine of Pentacles as the energy that you are being asked to balance. And that is just so much about you taking time. I like that it's light side up, okay, because I'm getting that you are seeing your worth, okay, and there is this need to take time to like love yourself, work on yourself, like focus on yourself, okay. I'm getting things that haven't kind of worked out before over here, maybe some frustrations. I'm getting like you wondering whether the hard work that you've put into something was ever going to come into fruition, and it's like the answer is here. It's yes, okay. Like you are getting what you want. Now, I am going to point out that the Nine of Pentacles is usually a very individualistic energy. Okay, so for some of you, you could be dealing with a relationship or some sort of partnership or like this, how do I say this? Like your self, like how you view yourself, okay, could be like wrapped around something else, okay? Like it could be like a career, it could be another person, it could be I don't know, like school, family, I don't know, okay? But like there's like this entanglement over here, okay? And so, but like, that's the thing, right? Like that I'm getting that you are seeing like what you bring to the table, okay? And like how you can be your best self, like on your own, by yourself over here, okay? So, like with the Six of Swords, this is something like, there's something that you're leaving behind, okay? Like whatever it was that wasn't working, whoever it was that was, I'm getting the word jilted, but whoever it was that like, I don't know, was messing with you, messing with your head, that was kind of, I'm getting like you getting like making you frustrated, but like causing you frustrations. There you go. Whatever it was that was causing you this frustration, you're like done with that, okay? Like, I don't know, I'm getting, for some of you, you might even have felt like you didn't have a choice in this moving from something, but like you are moving from something, you're walking away, you are with those things that were plaguing you, that weren't working, you're like, I'm done, okay? Like you're like greener pastures back there, that's where I'm heading, I can't do this anymore, okay? No, you are, yeah, the Ace of Cups over here, this could very much be, this could very much be like a love situation, okay? I am gonna say, because you have the Ace of Cups here, you have like the kind of partnership thing over here, and I'll get into the, well, okay, the Seven of Swords in a bit, but it's like there's this new beginning over here that you've been kind of resisting, all right? Or like a new version. I mean, like for some of you, it could be, okay, this is kind of like a side story for some of you, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting, all right? Like the Seven of Swords over here is showing some, it can be like the lying, cheating, stealing card. Okay, so like for some of you, this wasn't intended to be a love reading, but you could be dealing with like a sort of relationship where some lying, cheating, stealing, bad habits, addictions, I don't know, like something like that was really plaguing the relationship, and you're being asked to kind of like, okay, either leave those behind, right? Like leave behind the lying, cheating, stealing, addiction sort of situation. Like leave those behind or move on from this relationship, okay? And I'm getting that that's kind of what you've been a little bit unsure of over here, right? And that's where like you putting yourself first finally, like that's really gonna come through for you, that's kind of like, it's kind of like a side story, like for some of you, all right? Because like there's like, other possibilities over here, okay? Like the Ace of Cups could just be like a new romantic opportunity over here that you are resisting, okay? It could be a level up with your person that you're resisting, like it could be just like a new start that I'm getting like you really have to strengthen a couple of things, all right? Your self-worth and what it is that you don't want. And I know that this sounds really weird, but that's the message that I'm getting. Is like you have to be very clear about what you don't want, because you want to make sure that, you know, you can leave that behind, right? So whatever it was that was hurting you, is like recognize it, right? Because you don't want to subconsciously be repeating the pattern is what the message that I'm getting, okay? But you know, then after you've established that, release that and true, right? Release it with the Six of Swords over here and focus on what you do want, right? Focus on making yourself happy. Focus on taking care of yourself over here, all right? I'm getting like be strategic about it, okay? Like that's the positive side of the Seven of Swords card, right? Like you showing up in like, you know what? I'm gonna be smart about this, you know? It doesn't always have to be like the shady connotations around it. You know, this is just saying, you know what? I am done being hurt. You know, for those of you that you were hurt, you know, or for those of you that might have been out there, you know, hurting others, it's like, don't confuse, right? Don't confuse, like, you, how do I say this, right? I'm getting, you know, like, hey, you know what? I had to do what I had to do, right? To survive or to like, you know, get by or, you know, whatever it is. Like, don't confuse that with, you know, intentionally hurting others, right? I'm getting that, you know, you're at a place now where you can kind of like release that, or release the hurt that other people may have cost you, right? But that doesn't mean, so it's like, you can be strategic, right? But that doesn't mean that you have to be hurtful about it. Like, does that make sense? I hope that that makes sense, okay? So, you know, yeah, strategize over here, okay? Now, the High Priestess, as far as what's coming, some of you could just have like a person coming over here. It could be like a, it could just be a water sign in general, but I am getting, you know, some Piscean energy here, okay? Some of you, the person, you know, the reversal over here, some of you, like, the person with you that you might have had some discord with over here, or that might be making you feel like not trusting yourself, could be a Pisces, okay? Like, I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying some of you, like, take it if it resonates, okay? But I'm just getting, you know, like you, that's where this Nine of Pentacles energy is going to be so important, okay? And you really doing things I'm getting in your everyday life to really make sure that, you know, if anybody comes in with like, you know, some shady energy or like trying to bring you down, trying to make you like not trust yourself, you know, that's what the High Priestess is telling me, you know, like it's kind of like a secretive, you know, like not trusting yourself sort of thing over here with the reversal as well. So it's like you're above that, you know, you're being strategic, you're being logical, okay? Like you're saying, nope, like I am not that, like you're short of yourself over here, you know? So make sure that you are, you know, really standing in your power, okay? Yeah, you have steady, all right? Yep, be steady, okay? And then you have money matters, is it worth it? And health, all right? So for some of you, this is just kind of like a reminder to check your money, okay? Like some of you could have money coming in. Some of you just need to check your bank accounts, make sure that everything's in order, okay? I'm getting like, did you do your taxes? Did you like make sure that you're not missing, you know, like anything, any information, okay? Like just be careful about that, okay? With health, you know, just take care of your health. It could be emotional, physical, mental, you know, health over here, you know, make sure that you're like paying attention to it, okay? And then with Is It Worth It? You know, for those of you that were getting like that side story, that's what I'm getting, okay? It's like, and I'm not telling you that it is worth it or not, okay? Like that's for you to decide in the end. But I am hearing, you know, and seeing here, like, you know, the pain, whatever it was that you went through, you know, like the things like, you know, do the positives outweigh the negatives, you know, like can you move past from the hurt and kind of have this new beginning together? For others of you, like, you know, also like what is worth it, you know, like thinking about, you know, what is worth it for you and what it is that you want to start charging toward, you know, and work to like strategize toward that, you know, slow and steady, okay? All right, Cancer. If anything resonated, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment. You can subscribe, share my videos, however you want to support me. I really appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your energy. And, you know, good luck this week, all right?